60 seconds.
Television was not built on quality entertainment. Television was built on sex.
I can see the host out there.
Hey there, folks. I'm Raul. How many people do we have playing today? Did I really need to be here for one player? I mean, one player. Hey, great. Welcome. Go ahead and type in. Oh, yeah. Do you want a 7-question tournament-length game or a full 21-question full? All over it for you.
Ned Beatty's not.
30 seconds.
See if they can pick up some bourbon, too, will you?
We talk.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bric-a-brac.
Sweet fancy Moses
20 seconds. This
to
is a
bring
studio,
him
not
from
a
the darkness into the light.
No, we're good.
20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
We'll see you later.
9,
You can't do. I don't know where
8,
to get some money. I don't know how
7,
much they're paying.
Okay, let's get rid of that desktop.
4,
Absolutely
3.
free.
Let's go to
Limb
black.
Whacker. Slims and trims by removing limbs.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to You Don't Know Jack TV. My name is Schmitty, and I want to be the first to congratulate you for dragging yourself away from the idiot box for a minute so that you could sit in front of a computer game by yourself. Okay, you're all by yourself today? Don't worry about it. You imagine me right there next to you, mocking you. Okay, let's rock. All right, pick a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to #1.
We're calling this one, that had to be a huge placenta. I'm gonna give away $3,000 this time. Okay, we all know where babies come from, right? And in case you haven't heard, it's when two people care for each other very, very much, and they, you know what? That's not my job. Onward. Which of the following best explains where the ABC network came from? Asexual reproduction by C. You know you want to answer, right? Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. In 1941, the FCC ruled that no one could own more than one network, so NBC's Blue Network was sold and became ABC, which explains how, to this day, Willard Scott just knows when Ted Koppel is in pain. All right, I need a category. The category? Not so sweet, 16. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Ready? Catch this. What did James of James at 15 get on his 16th birthday? A car, sex, marijuana? All right, give me the keys. Does this ring a bell? On his 16th birthday, James lost his virginity to a Swedish exchange student. Yeah, when I was 16, the closest I got to taking a Swede for a ride was borrowing my dad's Volvo. Give me a category.
We're losing him, Doctor.
On my count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
Coming at you. I've seen the future of dating. How does $2,000 sound? Pencils ready. Let's do it. Say Maya from Space 1999 goes on the dating game to find a boyfriend. Considering their common unique ability, which bachelor should Maya pick? Bachelor number 1, Captain Marvel. Bachelor number 2, Manimal. Bachelor number 3, Viper. Or Jim Lang, the host. For the curious, here's the right answer. Both Maya from Space 1999 and Jonathan Chase from Manimal can change into animals. So after their date, when they tell you they were running like crazed weasels, it's probably true. Time to pick a category. Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is, welcome back, sister. Now, I'm going to read off the names of... I see, you got this thing down. I'm just going to put you 30 seconds on the clock, all right? And we're off. Georgie, sister or sweat hog? Vinny. Alex. Arnold. Teddy. Freddie. Frankie. Back to the ones you skipped. Georgie. Sister. Alex. Last one. Teddy. That's all she wrote. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's put that into your total. Okay, you feel good? You feel strong? Throw me a category. Here we have Fear and Loathing in Studio City. You get it right, you get 2K. Hey, you know how some game shows like to travel around to other cities and set up shop for like a week of filming, right? Well, which game show could broadcast from a city that has the same name as the show? Match Game, Truth or Consequences, The Price is Right, or What's My Line? Let me show you what I would have picked. In 1950, the town of Hot Springs, New Mexico responded to the show's challenge and renamed the town Truth or Consequences. Apparently, the town is home to a very high rate of crazy pranks that keep disturbing the peace. Fortunately, everyone admits that they did them. Category, please.
Tonight's topic, 6 in the workplace.
Let's have a big warm welcome for Birds, Bees, and The Simpsons. Get this one right, you get $1,000. All right, imagine this. On a very special episode of The Simpsons, Homer explains to Bart where he came from. The Simpsons started out as a weekly segment on the Tracy Ullman Show. Now my dad told me I came from my dream of Jeannie, and then he threw an empty beer bottle at my head. I love that man. All right, pick a category.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
May I introduce a question with real appeal? I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Think fast, it's question time. Say you're a bad comedian, and rather than slipping on a banana peel during your act, you want to slip on an Emma peel instead. What will you need to do? Emma Peel is the sexy amateur spy from the 1960s show The Avengers. Of course, if you try to slip on her, she'll break both your arms. All right, I need a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
Today's specialties include Father Knows What Makes the Kids Happy. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Hey, imagine this heartwarming episode of Father Knows Best. Jim Anderson, the father who knows best, has bought his kids a set of those sickeningly sweet, personalized storybooks. Which title will not be included in the set? The Princess and the Pauper. Survey says... There's a character named Will on Lost in Space, and even Land of the Lost, but not on Father Knows Best. Speaking of Lost, give me a category.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
This category is known as Crazier Than Fox. $3,000 for this one. Let's see how you handle this one. Suppose you find a replay of the December 1980 Jets-Dolphins game, but NBC's original telecast seems very odd. Which would you most likely assume NBC had done? Nope, all the folks working at NBC Sports are two-dimensional. Okay, now here's a good answer. NBC broadcast that Jets-Dolphins game without any announcers. It was the greatest moment in the history of sports broadcasting. Category, please.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
Shake hands with MASH means never having to sayonara. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put it in gear, because here we go. Which of the following words is not in the title of the final MASH episode? Abyssinia, amen. That final episode of MASH was called Goodbye, Farewell, and Amen. The word Abyssinia is in the title of the episode where Colonel Blake dies, and I think it means maybe Hello Larry wasn't such a good idea. That'll do it for round one. What do you say we move on to round two? Now in round two, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. Time to pick a category.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
And our special guest tonight, what's in an extraordinarily masculine name? I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Hey, how about that show Jake and the Fat Man? I remember one of the characters is a PI, one is a DA, and one is a bulldog, but I can never remember which is which. So help me out, which of the following correctly describes, in order, Jake, Max, and the Fat Man? The PI, the dog, and the DA. The DA, the PI, and the dog. The DA. Jake is the PI, Max is the bulldog, and the Fat Man is the... come on, what are you going to make me say it? He's the fat guy, okay? There, you happy? Now, for the rest of the game, they're going to make me refer to the show as Jake and the really, really sensitive, caring human being who has slight food dependency issues. Throw me a category. Well, what do we have here? I'm out. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. All right, now I know that many people think that Ellen DeGeneres' character on Ellen was the first gay character to come out of the closet. Well, it seems the closet was already wide open. Which of the following sitcom characters exited the closet years before? Jody Dallas, played by Billy Crystal, was one of the earliest openly gay characters to appear in a sitcom. And I think Bob, the ventriloquist dummy on Soap, is bi. I mean, he's sporting wood no matter who's around. All right, I need a category.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
Open wide and get ready for the buddy system. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. Hey, once again, it's Buddy Day at the local pool. And your swimming buddy is, that's right, Buddy from the 70s TV show Family. You accidentally swallow some water and start to drown, but Buddy isn't responding. If you shout her real name as you're going down, what will you be shouting? Lynette! Letitia! Budweiser! Or Bernice! I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Buddy's real name is Letitia, so you might try yelling that. You could also try yelling, I'm drowning! Give me a category.
I remember growing up on the mountain and sharing my bedroom with 14.
Let's take a look at names you call your wife. How does $2,000 sound? Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. Given the nickname of Buddy's wife on the Dick Van Dyke Show, where would you most likely find her? Riding a broom, on top of Old Smoky, in a swimming pool, or in a sandwich? Why didn't you pick this one? Buddy Sorrell's wife is called Pickles. I guess Gherkin was already taken. All right, pick a category. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a gibberish.
Take a look at this gibberish category. How did he get mono? The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now here's the deal. The more time you take, the less cash you get. All right, heads up. Buzz in when you can tell me what phrase this rhymes with. From the phlegm he acquired. First clue, it's an announcement to parents. It's an announcement to parents that the toys do not come put together. Yeah, well, this could do it. Type in your answer and hit return. Some assembly required, which for my dad also meant plenty of swearing required too. And drinking. I hate him. Throw me a category. All right, give it up for There's Pepsi all over these seats. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Now come on, this TV advertising thing has gone way too far. Let's say they've even started sponsoring the studio audience. Based on the audience's famous nickname, which company would most likely sponsor the audience of the kids' show Howdy Doody? Tropicana, Oscar Mayer, Planters, or Domino's? The audience at the Howdy Doody show is called the Peanut Gallery. Perfect title for a Planters Peanuts ad campaign. What time is it, kids?
It's Planters Peanuts and Planters Package Nut Assortment Howdy Doody time!
Category, please.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
God bless.
You're beautiful.
For your enjoyment, who needs love when you can just watch TV? 4K coming your way for a right answer. Hey, you remember that made-for-TV movie Goddess of Love? Yeah, well, do your best. Considering who played Venus in the TV movie Goddess of Love, which of these casting choices might you also expect to see? David Hasselhoff as Apollo, Larry Hagman as Pluto, Michael J. Hasselhoff as Apollo? Yeah, maybe in Germany. The correct answer is... The Goddess of Love in the TV movie of the same name is played by Vanna White. So one might think, nay, hope, that Pat Sajak would play the King of the Gods. Yeah, I always thought that Pat Sajak had a weird power. It's almost as if he's in charge of some sort of Wheel of Fortune or something. Time to pick a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Let's see what we got going. The devil made her do it. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, do you remember on Days of Our Lives when Marlena was possessed by the devil? If the character of Marlena from Days of Our Lives had had the superpowers of another character the actress played, what might she have used to fend off Satan? A golden lasso of rosary beads, zephyr winds that blow on high holy days, an electric-powered Bible, or a machine gun with silver bullets? What do you say we check out the right answer? Deirdre Hall not only played a possessed Marlena on Days, but Saturday morning's Electra Woman, too. Now, Dinah Girl wasn't so lucky. She only got to humiliate herself on one show. All right, pick a category.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
The category is that the name on his driver's license? If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Forward March. Imagine that Mrs. Livingston from The Courtship of Eddie's Father marries her boss, Tom Corbett. Given what she calls him on the show, how might she refer to herself? Tom's Geisha Girl, Mrs. Mr. Eddie's Father, Mrs. T, or Mrs. Mr. Man? Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? Mrs. Livingston always refers to Tom Corbett as Mr. Eddie's father, so she would become Mrs. Mr. Eddie's father. Things got really complicated at first because she wouldn't let Eddie call her mom.
Good night, Eddie. Good night, Mrs. my father's new wife.
Give me a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
This one's called Diploma Tick Immunity. You get it right, you get $2K. So, did you know that as of 1997, Peter Jennings is a bit short of finishing a degree in school? Suppose Peter Jennings decided to go back and finish his schooling. Based on the degree he would receive, what would be the best song to play at his graduation party? Rock and Roll High School, Beauty School Dropout, Calling Dr. Peter Jennings never finished high school. So let that be a lesson to all you kids out there. If you don't finish high school, you're going to be brilliant, rich, and famous. Now hit the books. All right, I need a category. All right then, let's fast forward and get right to the good part. Here comes your clue. It's mine, I tell ya. Good luck. You're gonna need it. job, my friend. You're like some kind of maniac. Let's take a look at your final score. There it is. Hey, way to go, player one. You know more about TV trivia than anyone else who played that time. How does that make you feel, huh? Kind of like...
You don't know Jack!
Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Raul, hon, what's going on now?
Holy mackerel, did you expect to see your name up there on the high scoreboard like that? Probably not. Not the way you played. If you want to play again, let me know.